I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely I don't even feel like making this video. I don't want to make a video right now. And not because I don't like, you know, being a content creator or doing anything like that. I like making videos. I like, seeing people actually watch my stuff. But just with how things have been going for I don't even know how long. My dog's fucking whining out there. I don't know if y'all could hear it. He's fine, but there's dogs in our neighbor's yard and they piss him off. And they're a lot bigger than him, bro. They'd eat his ass up. Pause. Anyways, I just don't even feel like making a video just for the main fact of how much stuff has happened recently. Literally, I should have already had that video, the one, Chefing Up Shay Part 2. I should have had that shit up so long ago, literally at Thanksgiving. And it is now December 10th, I think. I procrastinated a lot. That's the biggest thing with me, and one of the main people I get inspiration from is Corey Kenshin. And I was gonna explain who that is, but surely you know who that is. Me and him are so similar whenever it comes to procrastination and all that. I just don't feel like doing anything, I like the idea of making videos and all that, and I'll get these ideas, but I don't have the motivation to actually get them done, if that makes sense, So I don't know. A lot of it was procrastination, and I see it makes me look in the mirror differently, you know? I something like this goes on, and I look at myself in a different light, where I once saw a respectable, attractive, funny young man, I then started to find an unreliable, just undisciplined, selfish teenager, And I feel like there's times where I can be both of those things. And it kind of makes me wonder, what really am I, I struggle to try and find out who I want that guy's side to be, And there's even times where I struggle to know where I want Silas to be, and it's just really difficult, I haven't been the best friend, the best boyfriend, the best son, the best brother. I haven't been the best of anything, And I think a lot of that is just self-isolation. Some of my friends and I, we hung out last night, just hopping on Roblox, doing some dumb shit. I got off the phone, I didn't really feel good about it. I feel like a lot of it is, I feel like anytime I'm around my friends, I'm just a plus one, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just there, and I don't feel important to them, and I'm just there. That's just how it feels. I'm just there. And it feels like if I wasn't there, nothing would be different. They would just continue having a good time, and I'm just kind of a spectator, being able to laugh with them, even to how I've been as a boyfriend, my girlfriend's amazing. She nonstop wants to call, and she nonstop wants to talk to me, and I love it. I love talking to her, but every now and then I'll find myself not responding to her text. Like I'll see it pop up and then like I'll just like watch it kind of go away and I'll just continue doing whatever I was doing. Not because I don't want to talk to her, but more so just my self-isolation, you know, like I'm used to just not having anybody, and that has caused so much problems with me, my family, my friends, and even my girlfriend. And it makes me wonder if I should keep everybody around, because I feel like nobody deserves to have a boyfriend like me, or nobody deserves to have a friend like me, or a son like me, or a brother like me, you know? And I find myself thinking that like most days, you know, where I just kind of stay in my room. I don't really talk to anybody, you know, and my room's fucking laundry. My bed's messy. I can't see it, but got like laundry. Yeah, that's the bed actually right there. I got fucking shoes on the floor over here. Like my room's a mess, and even over here, it's messy. Just, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe after I post this, I might feel like doing something for like a change, but I stay in here and I try my best to escape whatever problems I'm having, and it never works. It never works. Like I play the game and yeah, maybe I can forget about it, but it's still gonna be there, you know? I struggle with a lot of things, you know, and I hate even saying that and like knowing that I'm gonna post this, because that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to say. Like, I want to be dependable, you know, and whenever it comes to other people, I can. Like, I have been very dependable. I don't want it to seem like no matter what I do, you can't depend on me, you know. People rely on me a lot, and I'm able to show up for them. But whenever it comes to something like for myself, I just sit in here and kind of just let myself like rot, you know? And I never feel like changing that, even right now. Like, I know that after I record this, I have a choice of either playing the game and just forgetting about it, or, you know, putting it into fucking CapCut. Yeah, I got CapCut Premium, CapCut Pro, you know? Putting it into there and like actually editing it for hours. But I have work early tomorrow at 6 a.m. and I know I don't like to do anything productive before work, because I like relaxing, you know, I like my relaxation time. I literally right now I'm wearing pajamas. I'm not doing anything, and that it isn't like, that's not even significant, because I wear pajamas 24/7. I like being comfortable, you know, and I feel like that's gonna end up being a problem. My hair is so frizzy, dude. I got out the shower not that long ago, but it always frizzes. Like my hair just is not allowed to retain moisture. It doesn't like it. Literally, I'm so sick of how often I procrastinate, you know? And I just can't stop myself from doing it, you know? I hear my mom in there. I don't want to be too loud. But, you know, I don't even know if y'all can hear me that well. And if y'all can't, that sucks. There's a lot of history behind it, and now it feels like I'm not going to be able to fix that, you know? I hear her still. I wonder if I should just try and let my girlfriend go find, you know, a better boyfriend that actually puts in effort to be around her 24/7. Just let my friends hang out and kind of just forget about me being a part of that group, you know? And not because I don't want to, but because I never feel like I provide anything in that friend group, you know? And I felt that way for, I think the whole time that we've hung out. Like, I've had great memories with them, you know? I've had a whole bunch of, like, like they are what made these past 4 years for me, you know? Like without them, these past 4 years have been nothing to me. And I just feel like I don't provide that same thing, you know? Like I feel like I was just a spectator, you know? And I don't want to turn something good. I don't want to turn that like into a bad thing, you know? I've had a really great time with them and I appreciate them a lot, each and every one of them. I don't feel as if I don't feel like I'm one of them whenever I hang out with them. I feel like I'm just kind of there, you know, like they're allowing me to be in their friend group. And it sucks. It sucks feeling that way. And part of me self-isolates even further because of that, because I don't want to feel like a burden on anybody, you know? And there's been very few times where I haven't felt like that. But just me speaking my mind on a whole bunch of things. On some other news, I know that that's crazy to leave it off like that, but on some other news, my computer, you see, I'm recording this on my phone. I'm sure y'all could tell the difference in the quality, which sucks because I literally spent over $100 worth on both the microphone and the fucking camera that I used. Over $100 on both of those. Why is shit so fucking expensive just for some shitty ass stuff? Anyways, my computer, I can't use it no more because I remember a while back whenever trying to edit a video, I didn't have no like storage, and I don't know where that, well, I didn't have no space. A lot of it was just being used up by some storage, right? And I was like, okay, what the fuck is taking up all of this space? Tried to look at things, nothing. It was like nothing. It was always KB, which is I think like kilobytes or something, bro. No millibytes or like barely anything. No gigabytes, bro. But like my computer, full, no storage. And I should have just used my USB drive. But instead I'm like, you know what? Let me clear up some storage. I deleted integral files from my computer, files that are essential for the computer to be a computer. And now it's not a computer really anymore. So then I'm like, fuck, like what do I do? I try to reset it, try to factory reset it, not letting me do it because I deleted, I guess, some files that were used or that were going to be used to factory reset it. Didn't work. So it wouldn't let me do that. I tried multiple times. I'm like, you know, I'll deal with this later. Kept trying to figure out a way. And like, even like that last video, I edited a good amount of that on my computer. But of course, me trying to upgrade some shit, you know, me trying to get a better thing going, I ended up trying to get OBS back and it wouldn't let me for the same reason I assume. And I was like, all right, bet. I looked up something to try and restore all those window files. First thing I saw, it was a sponsored one. You should never click on something that's sponsored for a thing that you're looking up if it's something like that. I don't even know if that made sense, me just saying that. But yeah, went and I was like, oh, this is sketchy, but you know what? I'm desperate. Let's give it a go. Boom, clicked it. And dude, it was like, allow to make changes to your thing. I was like, all right, bet, yeah. Later, it popped back up. And then like, I see like, I don't know how to explain it, but like the GIFs I was seeing of it and like the coding and all that, like it had like coding GIFs and everything. And I'm like, oh nah, this shit is fucking, get me off of this shit, bro. But I had already allowed the changes. So I'm like, fuck, okay, let me look it up if it's legit. Looked it up, no, never use something like this. It has malware. Malware? Fuck. Okay, so I get off that, I'm like, fuck no. So I tried to factory reset, I'm like, it's not gonna work though. And like last night, I was literally on call with my girlfriend. She fell asleep and I kept trying to do it. And I was like, all right, factory reset. And it looked different this time. I was like, okay, factory reset it. Okay, like it's actually like going through with it. And after like 10 minutes of it loading and me laying in bed trying not to fall asleep, I get up and I'm like, I think it worked. And then it says, something gone wrong with this. No changes were made. We want the malware. I'll take the malware. It didn't say that, but I just know for a fact I wanted it. It was slurping that shit up, bro, because it just wouldn't let me reset it again. And it's like, you know what? I know I have some integral files, you know. I feel like I could push beyond this, but I'm not going to. because that malware tastes good. No, bro, no. I looked up something where somebody got like 54 bits of malware. I don't know how much that is. 54? Bro, that's got to be a lot. I don't, you know, some people, oh, it's not like 100. Bro, that's not 54. 54. 54 bits of malware? What are bits? I don't even know. Regardless, so yeah, I haven't even opened my computer since. I literally last night I looked at that. I was like, oh, closed my computer, went to bed, woke up, and yeah, I was like, you know what? Maybe I can make a recovery drive. So
let me grab
one of these bad boys, you know, one of these, and go get it from another computer because I know we got more computers in this house. Guess what? None of them apparently work for some reason now. So yeah, the malware, you can have my computer. Malware 1, that got size 0. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. I'm not turning on this fucking computer no more. I'm done. I'm done with this. Like I give up on this computer. I give up on having a good computer. I'm gonna just buy one myself. I give up. I'm so sick of this. So, and that's nobody else's fault. That's nobody's fault. That's honestly mine for being that desperate. And just like, you know what? Let me try and fix this. Let me try and be smart enough to fix some shit like this and then not work out. So, anyways, I think that's about it that I want to talk about for this video. It may be short because then I'm gonna have to cut through a whole bunch of boring shit. Like, you know, if I'm like, we're just like looking around, I'm gonna have to cut through that. So yeah, no, I just wanted to speak my mind. I want to upload more. I want to be consistent, but it's so hard to do that whenever there's so much obstacles in my way. Like, I'm fine with a couple obstacles, but bro, 54 obstacles? Are we serious? Like, bro, I'm not doing that. So that's, I guess, all I can talk about. I hope you're having a better day than I am. I hope you're having a better week, a better month. Past month has been trash. I love each and every one of you that watched this. If you watch this, you're amazing. Anyways, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye.